Hey, good morning to you all. It is a Thursday, downside of the week. Did you enjoy your St. Patrick's Day? We certainly did at the house. We had plenty of uh, Reuben sandwiches. And, it's funny, we have so many different people who enjoy so many different things about the Reubens. Each one of us have a little different take on what we like. I mean, me, I love the whole thing. I love the Thousand Island sauce. Put on extra baby Swiss cheese, like that, and some good. We have the marble rye bread, which we like. Whereas my wife, just a touch of Thousand Island and really pile on the sauerkraut. My daughter basically just has a corned beef sandwich. She doesn't like Swiss cheese, doesn't like the sauerkraut. Where Danny actually has a little bit of meat with this Thousand Island dressing. He just piles it on there. It's so fun to watch all the different ways that people enjoy their sandwiches. No doubt about it. So we had a good one there. Had some coleslaw. My wife made a different recipe of potato soup, which was pretty good. I just might, if I say so myself, for my wife, excellent cook and had a good potato soup. And I thought she made scones, but I guess not. We had cupcakes for dessert. Some St. Patrick's Day shamrocks on frosted cupcakes there. So it was fun. Had a good time there. Hopefully you had a good time as well. Whatever you did to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and the weather cooperated, and thank heaven it did, because boy, it is wet. This is how St. Patrick's Day usually looks: wet, cloudy, and while you can't really tell too much here, you know what? I don't know, just now, it's hard to tell. I can't see any of the flags there, probably because I'm zoomed in a little too much. So let's head on over to Gerard, and let's, why don't we just turn the old camera to the east and see how are things looking on the old flagpole there on Route 20. Going past Wall Street. Let's zoom it out just a little bit. There's the municipal building to Route 20. Up, focus. It's not focusing. Okay, we'll manually focus it here. Wow, it was really out of focus. Here we go. And let's see, one more. All right. So there you see, actually, it's not moving as much as I thought it would, but it is moving, and it's a northeast wind. So the wind is coming off the cold lake waters. We may be hard pressed to get above 40 here in Erie. The airport temperature is 39, and with that wind continually off that 36-degree lake water, I'm just not seeing the temperatures getting much above that for today. So lowered the highs across much of the region, or at least here in Erie. And you can see 43 in Meadville. So it is on the cool side. That was my worry for today, that the temperatures fall a little bit sooner. And, so something that we have to watch here for today, maybe a little bit of wet snow. Nothing that will accumulate, no major problems, but it's going to be a cool one for today, no doubt, and wet as well. Good morning to you, Megan. Good to see you this morning. Donna from Ocala. Hello, Vanessa, Bob, and Sue out there in Jacksonville. Good morning to you. Hello, Barb. Very wet out there in Cambridge Springs. Randy Reese, good to see you this morning. Hey, Jeanette from Newcastle. Hello. Welcome to north of 80. Good to see you. Becky, hello. Down to 40 degrees. And who knows, Becky, you may see some wet flakes of snow at times for today. And hello to you, Eric. Good morning. Danielle out in Mercer. Nice to see you as well. And the lovely Lori. Good to see you out in Edinburgh. Down to 43. It probably will to a greater or lesser extent. Hello to you, David. Good morning to you. And Lori says, hope it rains all day. We need it. We had some very dry air, literally as well as figuratively, the past couple of days here. And let's check out the latest on our satellite and radar composite here. And putting this into motion. So there's kind of round one moving through now. The front itself is going to, I don't think it's going to get north of I-80, but it will spread some of the steadier rain northward, already getting into Youngstown. So we'll have some pretty good rainfall start to develop after this somewhat lull in the action. But this low is not going to really approach us any more than that. In fact, if anything, it's going to maybe slip a little bit farther toward the south as we head on through the afternoon. So there's that northeasterly wind. That's a cold wind, and we could see a little bit of wet snow mixing in, maybe even this morning, but certainly by the end of the day. On the good side, though, because the low is moving so fast, the weather clears out pretty quickly. Boy, that's a lot of let's add a little stop to that. How about one right here? So once it moves on through, you can see that northerly flow. Friday is just going to be cold, windy as well. This high pressure is still pretty far away. So usually as the high approaches, the winds tend to diminish, and they may diminish a bit during the day, but gust over 30 still expected, particularly in the morning. So it's going to be cold. Even though we'll have full sunshine, it's going to be a cold one, no doubt about it. But the high does drift toward us as we head on towards Saturday morning, moving to the east of us by later on Saturday. Look at that return flow. That's kind of weather that's heading our way. And the bonus is this high is large. Look at the influence, covering pretty much all of the Great Lakes, Mid-Atlantic, New England, and into the Midwest. It's a large system, slow-moving system, and we expect the weather to really improve as we head on into the upcoming weekend. Hello to you, Barb, 42 out there in Cambridge Springs. Dawn, good to see you. Hello, Andy. Jeanette, hello to you. Come up to Erie anytime for a visit. It's a great place to visit. As always, as always. So today is National Awkward Day. Now, I had both Dave and I had awkward moments on the show. Mine, once again, I'm slipping badly here. Scott Mitchell was talking about birds. So Dave Belmondo made an appropriate comparison to the musical group The Byrds. And at the end, I was singing Incense and Peppermints, thinking that was by The Byrds. Well, it's not. It's Strawberry Alarm Clock. I got nailed twice. This is twice now. I messed up Carole King and Carly Simon. Now The Byrds and Strawberry Alarm Clock. I made up for a little bit by singing 8 Miles High. And those of you who are younger than me probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But the Byrds were a great group. Too bad I had to embarrass myself once again by not giving the right song to the right group. Dave, of course, being Dave, corrected me on the air rudely and viciously, as he always does. I don't know why I put up with the guy, but somehow I do. Deep down, it's nice. And by the way, if you're heading to, I don't know if she's working today, but it's Leslie Belmondo's birthday. Yeah, if that name rings a bell, that is Dave's wonderful wife. Lovely wife, saintly. Look who she married. Okay, the woman's already guaranteed heaven. But it's her birthday today, and I don't know if she's working. But if you happen to run into her out in Girard or wherever she happens to be, wish Leslie Belmondo a very happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Leslie. You still don't look a day over 25. Looking good. Dave doesn't look a day under 75. Always has, always will, until he turns 80. So there you go. All righty. Hey. Glad you liked that comment there, Lori. Thank you so much. All right, let's head on over to the 7-day. And I think you're going to like this forecast. It's looking pretty good for the day. Pop it up here. And here it is. So a little mix is possible at times for today. And I put 41 here, but that might even be pushing it here in Erie. Inland, though, you'll definitely stay in the lower, maybe even mid-40s. Tomorrow we'll have that cold wind, but plenty of sunshine. And there it is. Nice stretch. Nice, actually 5-day stretch, if you count Friday, of dry weather, decent sunshine, steady warm-up. Saturday, we go up about 10 degrees from Friday, and maybe another 10 degrees on Sunday. Could hit 60, it's possible on Sunday. The temperatures, as we always say, or that we say here, they either overachieve or underachieve, and they're definitely overachieving. Models have been too cold. In fact, models are actually going for 32 on Friday. So, but I don't think it'll get that cold. And models going for about 54 on Sunday, but I see 59 and certainly lower to mid 60s Monday and Tuesday before some showers come in as we head toward Wednesday. Hey, if you get a chance to go to my Facebook page and check out my question for the day. Does anyone, right now my alarm clock is my phone. Okay, that's my phone. Is your alarm clock your phone, or do you still use alarm clocks? Let me know. Head on over to my Facebook page, Tom DeVecchio, Jet24 Fox 66, and let me know. Do you use it or not? Okay, everyone, that's all I got. Oh, good morning. Hey, from Chautauqua Ridge. Hello, Forrest. Good to see you for this morning. Hey, Lori, it's funny how, whenever, you post, post something about, like Lori Schultz posted to your, I get it the next day, even though we're conversing now. It's funny how I'm like, wow, what takes so long for that to happen here? Other one, hey, Moxie Jim, yes, good to see you this morning, and we will relay your happy birthday to the lovely Leslie. Chatty Cathy, 43 out there, and hello, Jeanette. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Leslie. Unfortunately, I don't think she's even on. But if anyone knows her, wish her to all of us here. Yep, definitely clean up the yard next week. We have a lot of work to do. We have just a little patio cover that got damaged, and my son and I have to take that down. That's going to be our joy on Sunday. At least the weather will cooperate. He's good. If you give my son a little time, like a day or two or a couple days before you need something done, he's usually pretty good, sure. But if you give it to him, hey, Dan, can you go out here and help me out? It's a lot harder. It's harder to pull those teeth. So there you go. All right, everyone. I am off tomorrow. The lovely Craig Flint will be in once again as I take another Friday off. But I've got a full week next week, and I believe the following week. So a couple of days off here and there. So you enjoy your day tomorrow. Stay warm and enjoy what appears to be a great-looking weekend. And when I'm on again Monday, I'm sure we'll have a lot of good stuff to talk about for the weather for next week. Hey, make sure you get your mask on here. Yep, this is my backup mask. I'm sure you could understand why. When I look at stuff like this, wrong way. There we go. Is that centered? Oh, all right. Yes, I know. I'm just begging for jokes. But get your mask on if you're out and about here, and we're looking forward to seeing the vaccines get a little more prominent, and hopefully everyone can get a vaccine soon here. We can get this 1A here and get on with life. Smile behind the mask. Be prudent with your money. It's very hard to talk with this particular backup mask. That's why it's a backup. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you next week.